You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Welcome everyone, I'm Crypto Nobes. In today's video we're going to be looking at some very big news across the whole crypto space to do with PayPal, 7-Eleven and a couple of other big things, as well as Australia Post Office accepting cryptocurrency. Now this is massive news, so make sure you stick around to the end of the video. If you like anything I bring to you, liking the video, subscribing to my channel, or sharing the video really does help my channel out, and I want to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. With that, let's jump straight into the video. So if we take a look at the current market cap, it is at $260 billion, and if we have a look at the market as a whole, the market recently did hit a downtrend, but it is showing very good signs of recovery, hitting those key resistance points and staying above those key resistance points. Some of the cryptos, they are still doing very well. As you can see, Chainlink is doing very well, as well as these ones down here. The charts look very good in the recovery phase, which is always a very positive sign to see. Now, whether you're new in this space or you've been in this space a long time, I just want to say my number one advice in this entire space is patience. Now, a lot of people can get thrown off very easily by a simple 5 to 10% backdrop, but this market is famous for its volatility. And simply enough, if you have patience in this space and you strongly believe what you have picked is the right choice, then time is on your side. That's all you can ask for, is time to be on your side, and you will be rewarded for your patience. That's the way I look at it. I've been in this space since the end of the last bull run, and I've been through the worst of the worst since then, and to me patience is what will make you a winner in this space. Now, we have got some very big topics to cover in this video, as well as a short 2-minute video about a congressman, Patrick McHenry, talking about in 2019, late 2019, talking about some very important things to do with cryptocurrency as well as Bitcoin, and I want to share that with you. Now, the first topic, this is massive news, guys. Simply enough, the patience is going to pay off, and I know it is going to pay off. PayPal's reported interest in Bitcoin trading comes amid COVID-19 induced bounce. PayPal doesn't want to be left out of any cryptocurrency bounce, and is reportedly gearing up to enable its hundreds of millions of customers to buy and sell digital tokens. CoinDesk, citing 3 people familiar with the matter, reported this week the move will enable PayPal and Venmo customers to buy and sell Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies directly from the app. Square's Cash App, which competes against PayPal, already offers that feature. One source said PayPal could roll it out in the next 3 months. If PayPal were to move forward with the ability to buy and sell cryptocurrencies, it would mark a reversal of the payment giant. It was only last October PayPal backed out of Libra Foundation, the group overseeing Facebook digital token Libra. That's not to say PayPal has abandoned crypto altogether. In November, PayPal ventures interest in TRM Labs, a cryptocurrency risk management platform, but offering the ability to buy and sell Bitcoin and other digital assets would be a big development. It's something that didn't seem likely, but the COVID-19 pandemic happened and Bitcoin saw renewed interest. Now, this is absolutely huge news across the whole world, purely because PayPal has over 350 million users, and the fact that they're doing this, it is incredibly good news for the crypto space, as well as very bullish news. Now, there are a few other things that I want to point out. This is a tweet that I shared from Alex Saunders. This is all what's happened this week, and this is absolutely massive. Now, to me personally, I cannot see it failing now. I would be more surprised now if cryptocurrency failed as a whole. The technology and everything for the economy, etc., etc., it makes everything so much easier. And I really can't. I would be more surprised now if it fails than not failing. And a lot of people obviously disagree. A lot of people think it will fail already, but I really cannot see it failing now. Slowly, then all at once. Not one wants to be first, then not one wants to be last. So far this week, PayPal, Venmo, 7-Eleven, CVS pharmacies, Rite Aid pharmacies, and Australia Post. Now, it's absolutely ridiculous, in my opinion, that this has happened all within a week, and it's just going to keep on happening. You're going to see the big boys come into play more. Now, I can't confirm this just yet, but one little thing that I did hear, for example, I live next to a post office in the UK, and one of the women that work in the post office, she's fairly old, but she said to me that there are plans in the next year or however long, that cryptocurrency will be a form of payment. Now, obviously, my girlfriend told me that she isn't bothered about cryptocurrency, but she understands it and she is learning about it more, which is always a very good sign to see. But she told me about the post office in the UK. So as soon as I hear anything or see anything or know anything, I'm going to try and bring you guys the proof of it coming to the UK in post offices, etc. Now, Australia are the first to do it. Australia can now pay for Bitcoin at the post office. Australians can now pay for Bitcoin at National Post Office thanks to a new collaboration. According to a June 24th announcement, customers of local cryptocurrency exchange bitcoin.com.au will be able to pay for Bitcoin at more than 3,500 Australian post offices. The firm's CEO, Holger Arans, sorry if I said that wrong, explained that he believes the new payment option will make some people more comfortable with buying crypto. For many people, paying for Bitcoin at an Australia post office feels safer than transitioning funds online, particularly for first-time buyers. We're proud of the partnership and would like to thank Australia Post for their continued openness to new technologies. Now, this overall, guys, as I said, the price has not reflected this, but it's what we need for this space to work. We need that adoption, and I've said in multiple of my videos, we need big institutional investors, we need the big companies, we need it to become an everyday thing, and it's slowly happening, which is a case of patience. You will be rewarded for your patience. I'm almost 100% certain that your patience will be rewarded in this space for simply giving it a chance. Now, I've never been so bullish. This is the most bullish I've ever been, pretty much, because it is the start, and we're only in June. So again, this is absolutely massive news, and I just want to point out quickly, a lot of people, I'm not trying to start anything, and I'm not trying to do anything like this. I understand it because it gets views, but all I'm saying is when people, when Bitcoin goes up 5% or goes down 5%, a lot of YouTubers will make videos saying something like 20k price inbound and imminent and stuff like that, how it's as if it's going to happen tomorrow. Now, about 60% or 50% of these people that say that, they look at the stock to flow, they believe in the stock to flow. Now, I just want to say to you now that it's not going to go to 15k tomorrow. There's every possibility it could, but it wouldn't make sense. Now, this is the stock to flow, what a lot of these people look at, and that's where they get their predictions from, as well as myself, because it is a very, very accurate chart so far, and it has an unbelievable amount of respect. I talk about it in a lot of my videos. Now, I've shown multiple times here, Bitcoin is not, if it's supposed to, Bitcoin is not going to hit anywhere near 15k until basically the 9th month, which is September. So when people are saying 15k inbound and stuff like that, we're still really, really not a long way away, but we're still quite far away. And then the whole 100k thing happens 2021. So if people are acting like this is, tomorrow Bitcoin's going to 15k, it's not going that quickly, and if it does, it's going to have, almost in my opinion, it's going to have repercussions, because it would have gone up too quickly, in my opinion. Now, the next thing I want to show you guys, this is Congressman Patrick McHenry on Bitcoin and Satoshi Nakamoto on this 07/17/2019. So this is quite a while ago, but I never seen this one, and I want to share this with you guys, because to me it just increases the likelihood, because for the past 4 years they have been saying it's dead, it's not going anywhere, it's not doing anything, and look where we are now. We're 2020, halfway through a pandemic, and everyone seems to be changing their tune. You have JP Morgan, the biggest banks in the world, Australia, PayPal. So to me it's becoming clear as day that something is going to happen. A lot of people are still in denial about it, and to me it's just because they're not willing to open their mind to the possibility that something might be wrong with the financial system, and that's not their fault. It's just they've never bothered to look at it, which is fair enough, I suppose. But to a lot of us and myself, something big is coming pretty soon, and I want to share this with you to explain why.
The headlines. We're here to sift through the speculation and the hearsay. Here's just one of my favorite headlines, which asks, is Facebook forming a crypto mafia as Libra Foundation members boost each other's businesses? Washington must go beyond the hype and ensure that it's not the place where innovation goes to die. Just because we may not fully understand a new technology proposal does not mean we should immediately call for its prohibition, especially when that proposal is just that, a proposal. But let's face it, let's be honest, it's Facebook. And I'm skeptical, but we can either make you a political talking point, or we can choose to conduct thoughtful governmental oversight. That's my hope for this day, is its thoughtful government oversight. The reality is, whether Facebook is involved or not, change is here. Digital currencies exist. Blockchain technology is real.
I know a lot of you are already on my side. And for you naysayers, I have two strong words for you. Come on. Come on!
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, sure. All right. Why not?
So I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I found it very, very interesting. I hope you guys like the memes as well that I put in. I thought it was quite funny myself personally. But as a whole, I mean, it is almost this. That's why I put the meme in there, because it's like, come on. Surely, like, come on. I cannot see, with the progress it has made over the past 3 to 5 years, how it could possibly fail now, especially when you've got people like Chairman Powell, people like McHenry. You've got some of the most powerful people in Congress, as well as other places in the world, that are now actually acknowledging it and actually talking about it on a very, very high level and a very serious level. Now, if that doesn't scream in your faces that something is coming, a change is coming, then I don't know how else I can convince you guys that something is coming, something big is happening. Now, I've just been stacking as much as I can for the past 3 years. I've tried learning as much as I can about the economy and economics. I'm just a normal person. I haven't got any standout grades that is like, I'm not. Don't even think I'm better than anyone else. I don't think I have more knowledge than anyone else. I don't think I'm an expert. It's just a simple case of, I started this a bit earlier. I started this about 3 to 4 years ago, and since then I've been following the news and I've been learning to understand why I'm putting my money into this. And now that I've actually completely understood what is happening with the world, and the corruption by the day is coming out in the news and everywhere else about Wall Street, about everything like that, to me, the system cannot work anymore. It doesn't work anymore. And the fact that they are printing a substantial amount of money, I've said it since January to all of my friends, and I hope that I've said it in my videos. I have said that since January, you are going to see the most amount of money printed in such a short period of time, pretty much ever. Now, that is very, very dangerous, for the simple fact that you are devaluing the currency every time you press that print button. Every time you press that print button and create more of that note or more of that currency, it devalues it. So overall, as a whole, something big is going to happen, whether it be the crash of the dollar, crash of the euro, crash of the yen, the pound, whatever the case might be, something is going to happen. And if you think about it from this perspective, a lot of the countries, as well as a lot of poor areas and countries, they are never going to be able to thrive in an economy because they don't have the money. But if they have or accept this technology, it effectively makes them a local business to a worldwide business, because then you can accept forms of payment all across the world. If someone in Afghanistan wanted to buy your product and you were the only place in the world that sold that product, then they could buy it, and it expands your business. It expands everything to a whole new level that people didn't even realize was possible. Now, it's a case of we are early. We are very early, and a lot of people are not going to realize how early we are until it happens, and that's the case. And then you're going to have people regretting that they didn't buy it, etc., etc. But it's a case of, if it's screaming in your face, and it's been screaming in your face for almost 2 years now, that a change is coming, and now 2020 came about, it was the economy that the Bitcoiners, maximalists or whatever, they warned people about, and now it's here. It's becoming more and more likely, in my opinion, that something is going to change. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this video has been slightly longer, and the reason for that is because I had a lot to share with you, but I had been working over the past 5 days, so it's no excuse, it's work, but at the same time, I wanted to bring something a bit longer to you to round up the whole week of what is happening in cryptocurrency. If you've liked anything I bring to you, a like or subscribing or sharing the video always does really help my channel out. I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Thank you for watching. Tune in for the next one. Peace.